Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this wonderful Saturday at the club. Nice day today to fly, lots of kids around. And I'm sitting currently on the right seat just to get myself current again on the right seat before I fly some kids up later this afternoon. So what we'll do today is we're gonna do some takeoff and landings, maybe a 180 side approach. We'll go to the practice area, do a couple of slow flights just to get myself current again. Okay, here we go. The interesting thing about 9012 is that it has Vortex Generators on the wings. So compared to a normal 152, this airplane is a little bit more forgiving. It's a lot more forgiving in a stall. In fact, it doesn't want to stall. During slow flight, during my test early on, you can actually have the airplane stand up pretty much on its tail and maintain as low as like 20-30 knots on the airspeed indicator. So let's have a look at that, how it behaves on slow flight. Okay, so we're 2,000 feet. Let's do the Hazel check. Height area looks good. We're not overpopulated area. Security, engine is okay. And look out, negative traffic. So let's do a slow flight first. Now for the slow flight, because the airplane tends to go very high in terms of the nose pitch attitude, I'll pick maybe a cloud as a reference for this to help me. You couldn't even use the peak of Orion for this one before, so let's try it out. I picked a cloud right in front of me. Alright, I'm gonna slowly bring it back. The other funny thing about 9012 is that the stall horn doesn't work anymore. Whether or not it's an issue with the stall horn or the vortex generator, I don't know. But sometimes you do hear it at very low speed. Okay, so right now I'm at 40 knots. I have it standing on its tail. I couldn't even see my reference earlier. Look at that. It's already at the bottom of the white arc. It still wouldn't go. And there it is. There, recover a little bit. Alright. Okay, what I'll do now is I'll extend the flaps. I'll go to full flaps. See how it does. I mean, reference 1,900 feet here as a reference for this one.
864 report airborne, 0 to Omni.
Oh, it's pretty much at zero airspeed. It wouldn't stall. It's a little bit sluggish, but it's still flying. Alright, gonna recover here for a second. What I'll do is I'll bring it to the nominal approach speed. Alright, trying to maintain altitude here. Right around 50 knots, that's pretty much it. I'll just trim it to 50. And what I'll do is I'll introduce a slip and see when it actually drops out. So if I do a slip, of course, naturally the speed is going to go down because you're not getting a direct airflow into the pitot tube. Right, so right now I'm inducing a slip, and look at that, it's at zero airspeed. and when it's stalled, but my nose is insanely high up and I'm maintaining altitude. When does it go? Let's take a look. Zero airspeed, look at that. It's already buffering. And it's still fighting it. And there you go. It wouldn't do it anymore. Okay, so I'm on my way back to Woodland now. So why do we do slow flight to begin with as part of the PPL curriculum? Well, for starters, of course, we want to teach the student about certain theories of flight, like what happens to the airplane in the slow flight range, stuff like being on the front end of the power curve to the back side of the power curve, how does that look like in terms of the pitch attitude and the power required. But also in a more practical sense, we also want to get to know how does the airplane feel in the slow flight regime, particularly for the approach and landing. And that's kind of important considering we would like to know how to recover, for example, if we ever get into a situation where we stall the aircraft or we fly too low and enter a stall. How do we recover from that? How far can we push the airplane in terms of the approach and landing? So in this case, for example, for the forward slip, we kind of learned that at least even at zero airspeed, as you see there, the airplane is not going to lose control immediately, right? So for approach and landing, definitely we're not going to bring it down to zero airspeed, but we can maintain a speed. At least I'm confident that when I do a forward slip, I can definitely go well below the approach speed for the airplane as indicated, because again, bearing in mind that you're getting indirect flow into your pitot tube. That's why you're not getting the true sense of the speed of the aircraft. So
set out on a road that I built with my own two hands. I met friends on the way, people chosen to make a stand. I felt strong in the sun as I walked onto pastures green. Saw forgiveness together as spaces in between. Turn every wrong to right. Baby, we're children of summer, we're meant to be free. Hearted, we're not like the others, no reason to be. And my ventures, they brought me to places I've never been. You can walk through this world without a few punches upon your chin.
you can put your feet on the pedals, just shadow it so that you have an idea like how much rudder pressure I'm putting. Okay? Are we ready? Alright, all set, and let's go. Aileron to the slightly to the right because of the crosswind there. And we're on full power. Airspeed is alive. I'll push the nose up a little bit. see if we can get it airborne now. I'll lower the speed a little bit, accelerate at 55 knots. 55 knots is the best angle of climb on this airplane. Right? Okay, so I think we're clear of terrain, right? So I'll lower the nose, I'll accelerate to 67. Alright, and you can trim the nose down a little bit there. Alright, and we're pretty much there, so I'll retract the flaps. Okay, you have control. I want you to just maintain this. I want you to maintain a climb of 67 knots and just fly straight ahead, okay? Alright. Have control. Clark Tower 9012, good afternoon.
9012, return
9012, departed Woodland, request to utilize 2,000 feet below Charlie 2.
RBC 9012, QNH 1008, report entering Charlie 2.
Copy, welcome over, report Charlie 2, 9012.
So, what altitude?
We'll climb up to 2,000 feet. Try to keep it at maybe 070. So just turn right a little bit. Right, the other right. Yeah. And I'll give you some rudder pressure here just to get your ball centered. There you go. And just maintain that. Good. 070. Nice. Try to hold that pressure and then trim the nose so that it will maintain that, right? So that's what you always do, like as soon as you get the attitude that you want, trim it so that you can basically let go of it, right?
Thank you for putting your faith up, I'm like me, yeah. And wherever you are, I think it's here you were meant to be. Baby, we're children of summer, we're meant to